Scott Jordan with CRCS Outdoors.
And I'm Tom Washburn.
Welcome to Season 11.
Welcome to CRCS Outdoors, making a difference one young hunter at a time. Join us today for deer hunts with Casey Rix, Lexi DeForge, Tom Washburn, and me. Now let's travel to the great deer state of Nebraska. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited. Today we're heading to Nebraska. But actually I lie, we're already here. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. We're getting ready to head out. At first light, I had this amazing, young 3x3 step out into the alfalfa. Casey Rix is in a blind about 150 yards straight ahead of me. As luck would have it, a nice mule deer buck stepped out in the field directly across from where Casey is sitting. As the rut was just starting, she then began using a bleat call and pulled this buck right in. Watch this. She makes a perfect shot at about 25 yards.
Hey, Scott Jordan with CRCS Outdoors. Here we are in the wilds of Nebraska. We actually got an invite from Mr. Tom Washburn, Pro Staff for CRCS Outdoors, and this young lady got the job done. I know it's at quite a distance. I was in a different blind, but I saw this buck pop up on the right on the edge of the field, and I was like, wow, I don't know if anybody's gonna get him. Casey started making doe bleats and called him right in, and then she was able to shoot her first mule deer buck ever with a 10-point crossbow. Also today, I want to shout out to Antler Ice, doe in heat. The rut has just started, so definitely he was interested in that. And then I need to present this young lady with a K-bar knife. Hardcore knives, hardcore lives. Nobody more hardcore than Casey Rix, right?
That's right.
That's right. And so, you know, this is our featured knife on the show, BK16. That a boy. And I see you've already got the job done, so it's a little late on this.
That's right.
And you got them yourself, right?
Yes, I did.
Congratulations. I'm very proud of you. Look at that. And so, what'd you tell your kids? 11?
That's right.
11 points.
Told them I was done.
Wait a minute. If we're in the West, so how do you do it in the Western style as far as points?
5x6.
It's a 5x6, right?
That's right.
Stay tuned for more CRCS Outdoors.
CRCS Outdoors is brought to you by K-Bar. Hardcore knives, hardcore lives. Go to kbar.com. Now let's join Lexi DeForge and Tom Washburn, already in the blind.
There's a buck over by that bale. See him? Mm-hmm. Get ready, get your bow up. Oh, he's a nice one, Lex. You ready? Okay, he's coming to the decoy. He's going to come downwind, okay? So we got to be patient. I'm gonna call him. Oh, he's coming. He likes it. He's behind the bale. Wait till he steps out. It's 4 yards, okay? Yep.
He's down. I'm freaking shaking. How was that?
Oh my gosh.
Lexi, you did it again. So Lexi, you had a pretty amazing night last night, huh?
I did.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
I mean,
The girl shows up 5 hours later. She's holding the antler. Can you believe that?
done and done.
It was an amazing
Easy
hunt.
peasy.
What did you think when that buck came out?
I actually did not think he was going to come near us. He was quite some ways, and then he just headed right towards us. So it was like it was it was for me. We called him in, and we had a decoy out, and so he wanted to check her out, and we, he was hiding behind a hay bale for, it felt like 20 minutes, but I think it was like 2 minutes, about 20 yards away from us. And I didn't think he was going to even come out, and the longer we were waiting, the more anxious I was getting. But finally he did come out, and I got him at about 40 yards.
You remember what I was doing with that drag thing and the antler ice on it? We were just trying to do what, Dan? Trying to keep him in the game, right?
Yeah.
Pretend it was
Yep.
a scented doe.
Yep.
He bought it, didn't he?
Oh, he did. He liked that stuff a lot.
Yeah, we just hung it on either side of the blind, and the wind direction was going sort of away from him a little bit, so we had one out a lot farther, had a scent bum out there, and he just, as soon as we started calling to him, he just turned and he started walking right to us.
It was straight to us.
But he took his time, didn't he?
He did.
I think I was
He
shaking
did.
more than you.
I know. At the longer you wait, the more like your adrenaline just starts going, and you're just like shaking so bad. I mean, it was 40 yards out. Got him right broadside. It was a really good shot, and he went about 130 yards.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it couldn't have been more perfect.
Yeah,
so
right through both lungs, right?
Yeah, right through both.
Perfect shot.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Lexi.
Thank
You
you,
did an awesome
appreciate
job.
it.
And oh, by the way, she's my lovely stepdaughter.
Thank you for helping me.
Congrats. I'm so proud of you. This is 3 in a row.
3 in a row. Yep.
Yeah. You come out for a weekend every year, and the last 3 years you shot a buck every single weekend.
Been very fortunate.
That's
yeah,
amazing.
I know. So.
So good. Dun City. Woohoo! Congratulations, Sunshine.
Thank you.
Nice job. So proud of you.
CRCS Outdoors is brought to you by Cabela's, world's foremost outfitter.
Getting it done with Tommy. You said 3 years in a row, right? What was your first buck?
2x3. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Last year?
Last year was a 4x4.
Yeah. And this year?
4x4.
Last year was a muley.
Last year, this is my first whitetail.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
maybe not her last.
No.
You're thinking what? Yeah, not her last. I don't think so either. I think she's sort of addicted.
It's a little addicting. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit.
Well, the way that you shoot, I mean, it's incredible. The shot last year that was on the show, when he came up and he didn't do what we expected him to do, and you turned around and just stood up and you nailed him, and I didn't even know you were going to shoot, and you did the same thing. You just put it right through you center punched him on that one too. Yeah. This one, same thing. I just did the yardage. We ranged him once, and you're like, okay, should I shoot? I'm like, shoot him. And bam. The footage may be a little bit off because we had a different camera that we were using, but at least you'll be able to see the shot and it running away and a little bit of excitement afterwards.
Yeah.
Right? Excitement. Yay.
Special thanks to Antler Ice, Doe and Heat, and our set bobs. We got the work done.
Hey, special thanks to K-Bar, our sponsor for CRCS Outdoors. K-Bar Knives, hardcore lives. There's nobody more hardcore than Lexi DeForge. Congratulations, Lexi. We want to give this knife to you on behalf of K-Bar and CRCS Outdoors.
Yay!
Now, it's my turn. Tom and I are set up in the blind with my 10-point crossbow. So now join me for a Nebraska respectable buck. Whitetail or muley, I really don't care. But this bad boy, his name is Halo. Tom has plenty of pictures of him on camera, and this dude is coming in hot to our decoy. In addition, we've got an antler ice, doe and heat on some of the hay bales and right on her tail. For anyone who doubts this technique, this is the second time we've brought a respectable buck into a decoy on this hunt. Unfortunately for us, Halo is circling her, trying to get downwind. Once he hit the hay bale, while our wind was blowing in that direction, that was the end of that hunt. He took off, scaring every last deer out of the field. Flashback to my first time in the blind for 2021. Look at these magnificent mule deer coming out into the alfalfa. Nebraska has quite the deal. You get a deer tag, a buck tag, but you can use it on either a whitetail or a mule deer. Tommy and Mr. Rix were on the other side of the field watching the same turkeys and deer.
Hey, it's Tom Washburn with CRCS Outdoors. And we're in Nebraska to hunt turkeys. No, wait. We're on whitetails and mule deer. We're set up on one of the big alfalfa fields. We've probably got, 100, 200 birds in front of us. Turkeys, that is. And now we're waiting for the mule deer to come down out of the canyons to eat some of this lovely alfalfa that's growing in the field here. So, stay tuned for more CRCS Outdoors. We'll be right back. Oh yeah, by the way, this guy over here, my stepdad, Joe Rix. First time in western Nebraska, we're going to try to get him a really nice buck, so just hang on. We'll bring you more action shortly.
And then it happened. My first night, I saw this bad boy come out at 102 yards. I spent the rest of the week looking for him. Closed captioning for CRCS Outdoors is brought to you by the Frontier Financial Group, providing comprehensive financial planning services. Call Tom Stolberg, 585-593-6408. It is my last full day to be able to hunt in Nebraska. Tommy has actually patterned a buck and is showing Aaron and I where he's at. These mule deer are actually bedding underneath the pine trees during the day when it's so hot, and then using these trails to head to the alfalfa fields in the evening.
So what are we at? Was this a 20-yard shot or what?
A little less. Wow, look at that splatter. It's actually from the arrow.
Oh, right here.
Going through.
So
that was the point of impact right there.
Yep.
Wow. Wow. Way to go, Scotty. Oh man, he's a beaut. Dude. Dude. Oh, he's a toad.
This is my first mule deer ever. I sincerely have to thank Mr. Tom Washburn. Toby, I'm telling you, dude, look at that.
That's a beauty, dude.
And you know what? To me, he looks like the one I was hunting
Yeah,
over there.
could be.
Because he was tall and he was a 3x3.
Yeah.
Well, do you count these or not?
You can, yeah.
Look at his body. Makes the whitetail look like a dink.
Yeah. He's a bruiser, man. Look at that face.
Look at the width.
That's a beautiful, beautiful animal, Scott.
Just him coming in my face. You called it. So I'll tell you what, we've been hunting hard. And when I say this is the last night I could hunt, no crap. And Tommy's like, you know what? I think I patterned a buck this morning. And I was like, okay, let's go. And sure crap. Look at that buck. Look at that.
We just decided to put a blind in his major travel pattern and hope for the best.
Yeah, well, my guide knew exactly what he was doing. Thanks, Tommy.
Absolutely. I am so happy for you, my brother.
Yeah. Thanks, dude.
That is a toad.
So, like, when you're looking at, what do you want to look for when you're looking at a muley, dude? Like,
Well, obviously, you know, an adult mule deer will be a 4x4 when they get older. Some of them branch out, some of them don't. The thing to keep in mind, too, is where we're hunting here in western Nebraska, you know, we have whitetails, too, and there is some mixed breeding going on. And so sometimes you get some really funky horns like Neptune that you saw the other night down in the field there.
yeah,
He had this claw thing. But anyway, he is a really nice adult. You know, he's still got some room to grow. But that's probably, that's the biggest mule deer that's been taken by me or my family out here for sure, buddy.
up.
Oh yeah, no, he's the biggest. Yep.
And so when you look for, like, width,
You know,
what's a typical...
Yeah, here in Nebraska, I mean, you don't get huge big muleys, but, you know, western Colorado, they get out to about 30 inches. So,
Yeah.
but he is, oh man.
I'm very happy. Like, when you
You know,
saw...
even if he's not trophy quality, he's a trophy to you, my
He's a
friend.
trophy to me. And when you saw these coming up...
Oh yeah, all I saw was his
I
little
was like-
points coming up.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You bet, bud.
This 10-point crossbow, brand new purchase. I am telling you what, you can crank it quietly. It doesn't make a sound, and it doesn't back up and smash your knuckles. And as you see, it gets the job done.
How about that thing on the tip of that arrow? What's that?
These?
Yeah.
Isn't that a little rage going on?
Oh yeah. Rage 3-blade chisel tip.
Yep.
Crossbow arrow.
We're always using these, and you know the selling point was they always came with a practice head, and oh my goodness.
So what would you say? How far did he go? We'll look back here. He probably went maybe 80, 90 yards.
Yeah. Buddy, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Look at this animal.
Yes,
Oh, this
sir.
animal.
No. Congratulations, man. This is an
Thanks,
incredible
bud.
buck. Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that muley. I'm telling you what.
I was about about a mile and a half away this morning, and I was looking over here, and I noticed these cuts in all this ragweed. They brush hogged them earlier in the year, and I saw a lot of deer over this week using them. And so I know the deer were coming back and forth here, but this morning I saw this guy walking back into his bedding area, and I thought, man, right there on the corner at the intersection would be a great place to set a blind. And Scott's like, let's do it.
Let's do it.
And you can see the result, man. We had to wait a little bit till the does and little bucks went by, but man, when his time started coming up over that hill, I was shaking, dude.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And the wind was perfect. Like, we knew tonight was it, because I asked him a little earlier. I'm like, tomorrow morning we got a south-southwest wind. He's like, mm-mm.
Well, congratulations, man. This is incredible. I know you really wanted to walk and go home with the Mulie, and man, we did it in the 11th hour, which is awesome.
Awesome. And I can't thank you enough, and all your
Perfect
hospitality.
shot. Absolutely, man.
Yeah, and wow, we've had such a great time, and this is what Nebraska is all about, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we had to wait so many years for the opportunity to get together to hunt and to be together and be friends again. You know, we were high school buddies, and you know, we went our separate ways, married, kids, all that kind of stuff. And you know, eventually, as you get a little bit older, you really figure out what's important in life. And man,
love you, man. Woohoo! Stay tuned for more CRCS Outdoors.
CRCS Outdoors is brought to you by K-Bar. Go to kbar.com. And Cabela's, the world's foremost outfitter. And Avula's Safaris, Adventure True. Contact Ms. Nancy Geisen. To follow CRCS Outdoors, join us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now YouTube. Thanks for watching this week's show. Join us next week on CRCS Outdoors.